No, the title isn't a typo, just having a bit of fun. But I really do think the vagus nerve deserves to be preceded by the word Viva because it's kind of awesome. Right, let's talk trauma. Managing trauma in your body isn't so much about what happened to you, but how your nervous system has integrated that experience. There's a set of really simple exercises that will reset your nervous system and help you to shift out of the stress response, perhaps even easing pain and certainly reducing feelings of anxiety and tension. I'm Lorna Green of Lorna Green Yoga, and I'm so glad you stopped by my channel today. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you always stay up to date with any new classes and lessons that I share. The short exercise in today's video was one I first came across when I read the book Accessing the Healing Power of the Vagus Nerve by Stanley Rosenberg. It's a great resource if you're interested in finding out a bit more about these really cool nervous system hacks. So you can begin today by finding a comfortable seat on the floor. Slowly turn your head from side to side without pushing or forcing. Notice if one side feels more resistant than the other. You're not going to try to get to your very end range of motion, but rather stay within your comfort zone, exploring and observing your current state. Now come to lie on your back, knees bent with the feet flat on the floor. Interlace your fingers and place your hands behind your head, cradling your skull in the palms. Keeping your head centered, you're going to move your eyes left and right without moving your head. So let's go to the right side first, keeping your head at center, only moving your eyes all the way over to the right. Keep your eyes focused to the right for 30 seconds. Slowly glide your eyes back to the center. Blink a few times as you breathe deeply in and out. At this point, you might notice your body emitting a gentle sigh, or you might want to swallow more deeply than normal. These are all vagus nerve responses and a sign that something's changing. Now, with your nose to the ceiling, support your head, keeping it central, and let the eyes glide over to the left. And you can stay here again for 30 seconds. As you get more accustomed to these exercises, you might find yourself tuning into sensations more acutely, so the time becomes irrelevant. Instead, you'll find yourself staying until you feel a shift. Slowly glide your eyes back to the center. Blink a few times as you breathe deeply in and out. You might also find you're more comfortable doing this exercise in an upright position. Laying down is really useful when you first begin, as it's easier to keep your head central. But again, as you become more aware of your subtle movements and the sensations throughout your body, it will work equally well if you're seated. Finally, remember this is not about forcing and holding a position with strain. Simply glide your eyes to one side, hold your gaze. But if you feel like you're forcing your eyes to stay there, you might be going too far. Less is definitely more in these circumstances. Recheck your mobility and notice if it's easier to turn your head. What's changed? Leave me a comment and let me know how it went. If you like this video, show it some love in the comments, and why not take a look here at what to watch next.